Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Simon the Walsham Raider, and welcome back to Panda Country. Today we're going to be playing DC Universe Online, and I hope, fingers crossed, that this will actually come out and be published, because this is actually the third time I've sat down to try and record it. I've had lots of problems with it. I may cut some of this rant down, I may cut it out entirely, but I just need to get it off my chest a little bit. The first day I tried to, it was kind of my own fault a little bit. I got in there, got the game downloaded, got it all installed, went to play it. Servers were down for maintenance. Just bad timing. Went back in a couple of days later. Big warning to anyone that downloads it on Steam. You need to go and sign up and get a daybreak password, which it'll talk you through and do all that kind of stuff. So that's not too much of an issue. And then it has all the install files. I was waiting for probably about 2.5 hours for it to do all the installation and the file checking and all the kind of stuff that it actually needs to. So if you're in a rush, like I was, because we're in the summer holidays at the moment, so I try and record when my son's either asleep or not about, or not disturbing my other half. So I only had a small window to record stuff, and I nearly wasted the whole thing sitting there waiting for the game to load. So just bear in mind that it can take a bit of time. Got to the actual recording itself, I had trouble with the camera, I had trouble with the commentary track. I've basically had to throw out that entire session, and here we are doing it again. So I'm going to delete my old character, make a new one, so you won't get quite the first impressions that I had on the last bit, but hopefully it means the game commentary and that kind of thing will be a little bit more easygoing and a bit better for you guys to understand, because I'm not sitting there scratching my head going, okay, I have no idea what I'm doing. Kind of know the missions a little bit better and sort of how the game works and sort of some of the controls, that kind of thing. So fingers crossed, in the long run this will do me well. Again, if this bit doesn't see the light of day, that's absolutely fine. If this doesn't work, that's it. I'm done. I'm not doing this game anymore. Charismatic Panda himself actually recommended this to me. He plays it on the PS4, but it's available across several platforms. I believe it has cross-platform support as well. So either if I get far enough on, or I can persuade him to make an alternate character, hopefully we can get it all together. So anyway, let's jump in without further ado, because I've been waffling for a little bit too long now. Let's get on with the game. Okay, so here we are at the character creation screen. I'm going to go for it. You might see the odd little clip as I make a comment and stuff. I'm not going to put the whole thing up in one go, because I think you guys will find that a little bit boring, and it might be a little bit long for one video file, so I'll try and keep it as brief as possible. The other thing is, I'll stick links in the description if I can to where you can go and see the opening cutscenes, because they are really good. They're just a little bit long, so I don't want to sort of drag down the whole video of it, but if you get a chance, go and check it out, because they are pretty cool and it sets the storyline up quite well. Okay, that's pretty cool. I didn't actually flick through this before. It gives you the chance to either build an entirely new hero from scratch, or you can go and say, well, actually I quite like this character and I want to base something on him, so it lets you sort of start from there. DC isn't necessarily my big strong suit. I'm much more of a Marvel fan, but I have basics of it. So I watched a lot of Justice League and Batman growing up, and got a few comics over there on the shelf. I like the idea of you select your mentors for the heroes and villains, but I don't necessarily think they chose the right ones for kind of mentors as such. Wonder Woman always struck me as kind of a strong independent woman. She didn't necessarily take someone in. Superman, like his two closest friends being sort of Jimmy and Lois, and he's been an absolute dick to them at times in the comments, in the comics, sorry. Batman seems to be the only one out of the heroes that actually has, because you've got say like Nightwing and Robin and Batgirl, he actually would take someone in and train them up. On the villain side, Lex Luthor is only out for #1. Joker is the Joker, if you really want to learn under him, and unfortunately Cersei, I just don't know enough to sort of comment on it, so my mentor is going to be Batman. I like the idea, is considering I'm sort of got goggles and headphones, that kind of thing, I like the idea of being a gadgety hero. That's what we're going to go for. Oh. That's annoying. I was sort of looking through it and I couldn't decide between acrobatics and skimming, but skimming looks like it's going to be sort of DLC. So at the moment, part of the reason I picked this up was because it's free, and just unfortunately budget's a bit low at the moment, so there's just something satisfying about dual pistols, so that's what we're going to go for. Plenty of options for different skins, so if you like certain species or just want to do something completely different, I've got you covered. It's quite cool that they have a tattooed guy, but it's a bit weird that there's only these tattoos. Especially sort of, there seems to be like a lot more, there's different options in this. Certainly sort of a lot of the wrestling games and sort of Saints Row, that kind of stuff, tends to have like a lot more a lot more options in what you can do. Also, the hair options in this are just a little bit strange. Sort of the hair and the facial hair is all tied together rather than having, there's the load that's sort of the clean shaven. Then you get this hair with this beard, this hair with that beard, this hair with the other beard, and they're kind of all linked like that. It's a little bit, whereas I thought it would have been easier to say, okay, here's your hair options, here's your beard options, go nuts, and probably a bit easier to cycle through as well. There's also no kind of little beard, you have to kind of go the whole go-to. Also no steampunk goggles, which is a bit of a shame. Did not read that as pentacle for a minute. I thought, that's going to be a bit weird. Why would you want a tentacle on your chest? Because I can't read. Ah, that spade. I was like, why would you want a shovel on your chest? Unless you bury your opposition, I suppose. It's just going to be big old W. See, to me that's not metal, that's borderline bondage. It's just a bit weird. You know, whatever you're into. See, I know capes are quite frivolous, but they just look so cool. You have your trousers tucked into your socks, that just looks ridiculous. I'm just going to have to go for matching boots. I know you can't see my eyes at the moment, but I do like them greens. Okay, I think we're there. I'm quite happy with that. That looks a lot sort of darker than I kind of understand how the creator works a little bit. And there's some pretty cool options in there. I mean, there's a few things I'd have possibly liked to be able to alter, but I think the emblem might have looked. They'd be quite cool to have something a bit more on the back, but you know what? I think he looks pretty damn cool. Once again, I've skipped the cut scenes. We'll just jump straight into the missions. If you guys want to see them out, as I say, you can see them online, or jump in the game and join me. Be a good laugh. So basically a quick rundown, because there's no cutscenes on this that I've been doing.
I'm in and you're awake and free. Whew. Okay, I'm Oracle, and we are going to get you off this ship. Look for a doorway out.
Swagger. I got chill that way. So basically what's Luther's come back in time to warn everybody about Braniac's invasion. Basically the common populace have all been sort of put into pods like this. And Luther's basically brought back with a load of Braniac's tech to give basically everybody superpowers to sort of help fight the war. So I've now bust out.
They broke my hack. The ship knows you're free. Watch out.
So you're gonna open the door.
Get ready.
Okay.
My readings show forces gathering beyond that door.
So a little bit of a button mashing when it comes to combat, but you can break stuff as well, which is quite handy. Which doesn't give me XP, I thought it did. Never mind. Well, I'll break it anyway, just because we can. You found you find a lot hard. Found you fire a lot better if you hold the button down. Before I was doing that and was like, oh well, this is a bit slow.
Gather reinforcements. I will patrol towards the prisoner bay.
The only downside is I can't see if you tap it, you can still sort of move and fight. If you're holding the button down, time the clock right. Oh, grounded. I can't fly anyway.
That
There we go.
was an overseer. Let's get you out of their patrol range. Look for a transport tube. They crisscross the ship. Use that to keep moving.
So unfortunately, I've just realised looking at the screen, my camera's going to be covering up sort of my health bar and my level screen, that kind of thing. If I put it, maybe I can try the bottom corner next time. So yeah, apologies by that. So yeah, it's mentioning movement mode. If you've selected sort of super speed or anything like that, you'll go dashing off. My guy just kind of goes at a little bit of a hop, but it means I can climb surfaces. So I've gone for acrobatics.
Search the vessel.
Woo, woo, woo. They'll never find me up here. No down anyone. Ah, drop from the rafters like a bat. There we go, and then we're back in the mode again. Not going to worry about the inventory stuff just now.
The entire ship is connected to Braniac. You have to keep moving.
I was just saying, oh no, actually, no, I won't do the options just yet, but I like to. I get a handy little bomb to use. That's the wrong way.
Get ready. The ship is sending more security your way.
Oh, that was a nice little hop up in the air. I believe I can fly. No, I can't because I didn't select that power. That's why I use the aim button really, rather than just sort of... Ow. I don't know if that's a targeting reticle or if it's just something above my head. Oh well. Let's get our job on again.
Motion detected in the hallways. Stop the human.
That'd be nicely.
There's a high security nexus up ahead. Get through and use the transport tube.
Alright, seem to have got a load of them. Damage sustained as they blow up. It's a good warning system, good sensors in there. Down the hole. And superhero. Oh, let's go do superhero landing. Smashing cola. I wonder why they call it that. I think of a good quip when I hit someone with it. On. Okay, is there a button to gently put it down? Because I can't use it yet. Close enough.
Delivering shipment of Earth goods.
All units move into positions. Contain the human.
I need to help them deliver Earth goods. That's the quip I'm looking for. Right, so throw is the top one. Hey fellas, have some Earth goods to deliver. Oh, perfect. Ow.
Delivering shipment of Earth goods.
Hey guys, you left some Earth goods. Ah, that kind of works.
Get ready. The ship is sending more security your way.
I'm already getting shot at. What more do I want? Throw some more stuff at them. Eh. Ooh, bloody barrel. Well, that's got to be thrown at someone. I'll just go. Not what I was trying to do. There's something on the map, but where? Oh, there. I think. I'm going that way. That way. There we go. Doo-doo-doo-doo.
Oh. Uh-oh. These energy readings. Braniac has a full invasion force stored on this ship. We have to destroy it.
Screw that. Can I just leave? Can we not get somebody else to do it, maybe? Somebody with more than a couple of pistols? Oh, that helped. Okay, is there something else I can... Oh, there we go. Perfect.
Initiating combat.
Oh mate, you chose the wrong person to walk into.
Objective in sight.
Guys, I'll help you. Is this your objective?
Roll damage.
Yeah, I should think so too.
Target coordinates traced. Systems failed.
Okay, somehow I was shooting in two different directions and the guy over there died.
Engaging.
Just how much skill I am.
Critical damage. Damage sustained. Assistance.
Yes, that's why I'm shooting you.
Target coordinates traced.
That's what I'm not used in a while. Bomb something in a bit. Next couple of guys that could come in.
Damage to this vessel continues to mount. Destroy the escapee
What are
immediately.
you going to do about it?
Contain the human.
Oh, that little bomb's so cool. Now. I was about to say, I think I threw my bomb at someone and saw someone go flying up in the air, so... Well, that was full of explosions and death. I like this game. Whee.
The ship's main gun is up ahead.
What's up,
Destroy
buddy?
it, and the ship's external defense network will go down. Then the League can get in and get you out of there.
Wait, what? What was I doing? What did you want, sorry? Destroy something. Oh, main gun, right. Just realised it came up in the bottom corner. That would have been helpful to see. Oh, I've been shot from the block.
Charging. Overload.
That's why I was holding the wrong button round.
Do not let the prisoner reach the prime weapon control room.
Sweet.
Damage to the power couplings will destabilize the ship.
Do not be foolish, human. You cannot stop the conversion.
Not like you can't stop me.
You're in the Nexus. Destroy anything connecting the gun to the ship.
Oh, you mean those big shiny glowy things?
Coupling destroyed. Stability at 75%.
Oh, it's not too far away then.
Stability now at 50%. Stop.
And come on, if a couple of 9mm bullets are destroying it, then...
Remains. Do not fail Braniac.
Yes, the gun is falling. It's smashing into Braniac's bottle below.
I mean, it can't have been that stable to begin with.
You will submit.
Where'd he go? Behind me, okay. That's a brilliant little cowering motion. Okay, I don't know if this combo is doing anything any good, but... we'll cower and hit him, see what happens. Minor damage. You're nearly dead, mate. Don't know who you're fooling. That just looked like I need him in the nuts. I know it's the kick animation, but from here it just looks like I'm just kneeing him.
This one has failed.
Go celebrate button, or taunt. Maybe a
Superman,
teabag button.
Get ready. I'm bringing you in.
Wait,
Foolish
now they
human,
bring Superman in?
You have doomed yourself. You will go down with this ship.
Think again, Braniac. You can't take out the both of us. And we're not leaving until we shut this ship down.
Wow, you look so happy.
Try me.
You cannot defy the freedom. Surrender now or be destroyed.
Don't know if my posing's doing anything, but damn, does it not look cool. Go and check that out. Got a little gun cater in this. I mean, there's damage flashing up, so I must be doing something. The only thing it says hold
Almost
button
there.
to lock
Keep
on, but
fighting.
after you
The
kill
network
something,
doesn't
it
wanna
doesn't
let me
seem
in.
to sort of snap to somebody else.
Harvester ship VII-O has been compromised. Deploy my remaining forces to Earth. The ship has been compromised. All units must evacuate.
Compromised by a guy with 2 pistols. Man, your ships are rubbish. Maybe I don't want to speak to Superman. There's the whole point in not choosing him as a mentor.
Nice work. Brainiac wasn't counting on you breaking free and disabling his ship. Now use the teleporter and get yourself back to the city. We've got work to do.
Like teaching you how to smile.
I'll finish here. Use the
Let's skip the
teleporters to
cutscene
escape.
now because it
Go!
looked like it was about to crash the game. Okay, so get me out of here. This guy's it. Their eyes look weird.
Congrats. Now that you're off the ship, I'm Oracle. You've just teleported into Gotham's 9th Precinct Station, one of the many Justice League safe houses we keep in Gotham and Metropolis. Safe houses are where you'll find contacts for missions, mailboxes, vendors, and a teleporter to the Justice League Watchtower.
I just love the way my guy's listening. It's like, yeah, and then probably thinks afterwards, I have no idea what you just said. So, I'm going to leave that here for now. I'll probably do another little bit of recording afterwards, just to make sure it's all working still, and just in case I need to bulk it out with anything else. So you might see this, or I might move this to the end of the video, or we'll work it out. Anyway, if you guys like this, if you're on the game already, if you want to check me out, my Twitter will be in the description below. Drop us a line. I'll let you know when I'm recording next. You can come over, we can do a shout out on the channel, or just if you want your camera actor to make a cameo, just come over, say hi if you see me, and you'll probably end up in a video. So thanks very much for guys for watching, and I'll see you all on the next level.